Hello, my beloved friend. You may think you arrived here by accident, but I want to tell you this truth. There are no accidents when it comes to matters of the Spirit. You didn't just stumble upon this message. You were drawn here because something in your heart has already awakened. A stirring, subtle, yet undeniable, has been pulling you out of the noise of the world and into a deeper awareness. You've begun to sense it. Time feels different around you. Hours stretch or collapse. Days pass in strange ways. You're noticing what others are blind to. You're living in a reality that feels slightly out of sync with the one most people cling to. And today, together, we will walk through why. You carry something unusual, something that causes others to pause mid-thought. They look at you and cannot explain why they are struck. You're not loud, you're not desperate to be seen, yet your presence unsettles, not in fear, but in mystery. You look like you've escaped something the rest of the world is still shackled by. And that is exactly what has happened. If your soul is vibrating with these words, I ask you to remain with me. Take a moment to share this message with another wandering soul, because you do not realize how many are secretly searching for the very truth that has already begun to take root in you. You might be the vessel that awakens someone else. Others notice you without understanding. They glance once, then again, unsure if their senses deceive them. You do not carry the heavy mask of time. You do not wear your past like armor. That alone unsettles them. For the world teaches us that time takes youth, vitality, radiance, joy. But with you, time seems to give. The years don't erode you, they refine you. Every season adds rather than subtracts. This is the moment when illusions crumble. Society told you that aging is decay, a countdown clock. But they never told you what the Spirit has revealed. When the soul awakens, time bends. It is no longer your master. Your reflection testifies in another language, one that says, "Yes, I have lived, but my spirit has not withered. I am not diminished, I am expanded." You are not aging, you are recoding. You are reprogramming the very blueprint of your being. Most people operate on borrowed scripts. What family told them, what culture demanded, what advertisements suggested. They live bound by a timeline, not their own. But at some point, you rebelled. Maybe it was heartbreak, maybe solitude stripped you down, maybe silence whispered truths you could no longer deny. Whatever it was, it broke the cycle. And from that moment, you stopped obeying their script. You began rewriting, not on paper, but in your body, in your nervous system, in the energy fields surrounding you. Now, the glow that others see in you cannot be purchased. It does not come from filters or creams or masks. It is not cosmetic. It is spiritual. It is the afterglow of metabolized truth. Truth absorbed in suffering, wrung out in tears, transformed through honesty. Jesus said in John 14:6, "I am the way and the truth and the life." When you aligned with truth, you aligned with life itself. That life pulses in your skin, it glimmers in your eyes. Your body testifies to the freedom of your soul. Stress ages us, yes, but there is a deeper toxin, inauthenticity, pretending to be fine when you're shattered inside, forcing a smile to keep the peace, shrinking your light so others feel comfortable. That falsehood seeps into your body. It hunches your shoulders, slows your healing, dulls your spark. But you, beloved, chose differently. You chose truth over applause. That one holy choice began to reverse the damage. Pause and think. How many people do you know who have aged more from emotional exhaustion than from the passage of years? How many faces bear unspoken stories like bruises beneath the skin? And what about you? What did it cost you to finally lay down burdens that were never yours? You released false identities. Your body responded with relief. Tension melted, breath deepened. Your gut began to trust you again. Inflammation eased. Spiritually, you exhaled. You stopped bowing to an audience that could never see you. And suddenly, your face began to tell a new story, not of time lost, but of life reclaimed. This is the mystery. Those who perform through life age rapidly, but those who evolve through life expand like galaxies. They age like light itself, boundless, radiant, unapologetic. You didn't merely avoid burnout, you burned away everything false. What remains is rare energy, and rare energy confuses the world. It doesn't fit their clocks. You are not ahead of your time, you are outside of time. As 2 Peter 3:8 reminds us, with the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. Eternity pulses in your chest. That is why people don't understand you. They cannot. Here lies the secret of your timelessness. You stopped bowing to the systems, the matrix of this world. Comparison, striving, endless grinding lost its grip on you. You saw through it. You realized that chasing applause, chasing validation, chasing the next achievement was nothing but slow death. So you stepped aside. You chose stillness. You chose alignment. You chose authenticity. And in that holy pause, everything changed. The rules stopped applying to you. Others bleed themselves dry, always performing, always seeking approval. They are living on borrowed time. But when you chose peace, you gave yourself the gift of rest. True rest, and in that rest your body and soul regenerated. That is why you appear so different. That is why they stare. They cannot fathom how someone who has endured so much can still shine so brightly. But the truth is this: you did not just survive, you transcended. You went through the fire, but you came out as refined gold. 1 Peter 1:7 tells us, "These trials will show that your faith is genuine. It is being tested as fire tests and purifies gold." And that is what happened. You were purified, not destroyed. Your scars are not shame. They are symbols of power. You didn't just patch up your wounds. You regenerated. You stepped into your second act, not as a weary soul counting the years, but as one who knows how to bend time itself. The secret is not beauty creams or fitness plans. The secret is solitude. You allowed silence to teach you. You let isolation shape you instead of shatter you. As Lamentations 3:28-29 says, "Let him sit alone in silence, for the Lord has laid it on him. Let him bury his face in the dust. There may yet be hope." In your solitude, you found not despair, but renewal. They thought time passed you by, but in truth, time was preparing you. You were hidden, preserved, refined. And now, as you re-emerge, you are not just older, you are stronger, sharper, radiant. You are not a product of society's deadlines. You are the fruit of divine preparation. Your life is a living testimony. A witness that when a soul chooses truth, time loses its grip. You are untouchable because you aligned with eternity. Ask yourself, why is it that every storm left you more luminous, not less? Why is it that each loss seemed to carve more wisdom, more brilliance into your being? It is because you are not bound to linear decay. What they see in your face is not years. It is evolution. It is the soul's expansion written in light. They assumed your peak was behind you. They assumed you would fade. But as Isaiah 40:31 declares, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. You are not fading. You are soaring. Your beauty is not diminishing. It is unfolding. You are still becoming. You are still ascending. And as each year passes, your glow will only intensify. Thank you, beloved soul, for walking this journey with me. If this message pierced your heart, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who is desperate for light. Subscribe to stay connected as we awaken together. Remember this promise. Philippians 1:6. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. You are still unfolding, still radiating, and your brightest days are not behind you. They are waiting ahead, within you, eternal and untouchable and